I love looking at do-it-yourselfers doing their own first books. This is a great example from back in 1987. Hey everybody, it's Tom. It's FANzine Live, and we are doing classic zines today. And this is Super Panda #1 from Sunspot Comics by R. Frost II back in 1986-87. This is a really good representative piece from the do-it-yourself folks, the do-it-yourself starter amateur type individuals. If I recall correctly, Mr. Frost wasn't super old. I think he was a young teenager or the like. I do note in here that he did the art and script, and it looks like Richard Frost Sr. instead of R. Frost II. Richard Frost Sr. did the editing, so perhaps maybe Dad helped his son work on Super Panda. But the thing I like about this is, much like you see in things like you see in many of the do-it-yourself zine guides and books, like Stolen Sharpie Revolution and some of the others, there's kind of an ethos of just do it, just make your comic. It's okay. You may have some folks read it, you may not, but it's all right. Just enjoy the experience of making your own comic and telling your own story. And it is done in a different way in 2024 than it was back in 86, 87. This is a really good representative of how it was in 86, 87, at least with the younger crowd. Remember, we were being force-fed pretty much a straight line of Disney comics, Archie comics, and a whole lot of superhero comics. Everything else was just kind of here and there. There were a few sci-fi comics. There were a couple horror comics. Japanese manga was only getting traction really in the independents. So we really, the younger folks who would like go to the 7-Eleven or to the newsstand, or if they were lucky enough to go to a direct sales comic shop, odds are they're looking at superheroes. And so we did a lot of variations on superheroes. I did variations on superheroes. So I pulled out Super Panda for the purpose of kind of going through that. Cute little cover here. You can see that Super Panda is standing behind a frame. You can see his legs down here. It's a cute, fun thing here. It says, "Hello, welcome to the first thrilling issue of Super Panda. I certainly hope you like and enjoy this comic and come back every month or more. What can you expect of this title? Well, if I'm lucky, a heck of a lot of humor, some different kinds of stories, and some pretty good artwork to back it up. In future issues, Super Panda's origin, complete origin, will be dished out onto the pages of this book. I'd like to start a letters column." Okay, so he says he's going to try to publish it monthly. Well, I'm not sure if he did or not, but we can definitely look at this first issue. Debut of a superhero. Just looking initially before we get into the lettering, which really is, kind of amateurish, I do like that he's got a couple establishing shots here. So we start with the school. This is the famed superhero school. Before a new hero is thrust upon the unsuspecting world, he or she must pass through the doors here. Now you see you've got kind of a parade ground, stadium type setup, somebody at a podium here. You got your stands. It says, today a new band of villain fighters are graduating. Each is awaiting the need for them. Each awaiting the first call of duty. Then we jump into, hey, Arthur, it's Super Panda to you, Raph. Well, if that's the way you're going to be, I'm going to get a swash. You're going to get a swash from Buckler. So this must be the Buck. Well, Sydney, we finally made it. Oh, he was laughing. Finally made it. By this time next week, we'll be famous superheroes. You said it, Panda Pal. It's all ours. Fame, fortune, and they both say girls. Take care, Arthur, Super Panda Pans. May the force be with you, Sydney Buckler Raff. So at 3 a.m., something's ringing. Hello, is this the home of Super Panda? Let me check. His body is here, but his brain took a trip to Dayton. Oh, good. This is South Precinct 6. Listen, we have a very dangerous situation down at the First Street Bridge. We're in desperate need of a superhero. Can you help us? Yeah, sure. What the heck kind of job gets you up and working at 3 a.m.? Super Panda zooms out of his fifth-story apartment window and flies at ultra-fast speeds, watching everything like a hawk. For a kid who's probably in middle school, maybe high school, this is pretty decent art. As good as some stuff I've seen some adults do. As soon as his eyes get used to the dark, then he smashes into the plane. Super Panda eventually does get to the First Street Bridge, however, not without pain, physical and mental. I'm tired, cold, angry, sore. I want my mommy. Okay, get SWAT Squad 3 ready to move in. Bomb Squad 1, stand by. Get this jerk behind me out of here. Yeah, I was told you need a superhero. Well, here I am. Okay, then. You're a panda. Yeah, so I've noticed. Ha ha ha. Yeah, right. There's a ha 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 group of terrorists on the bridge threatening to blow it up. Go stop them. Ha ha ha. Don't split your side now, brother. Okay. That reminds me so much of some of the ambush bug stuff that Keith Giffen did back then. He would just do these things where they would just have laugh riot type stuff. Okay. Super Panda flies out to the middle of the bridge where the terrorists are holding out. Okay, you goons, surrender now, or get lost. Excuse me? You heard us. Get lost. Move it. Get your furry body out of my face. You. Hello, it's me. Hey, I'm a superhero. Superhero. You're supposed to be shaking in your boots. Oh, are we? Well, let's see who's shaking in their boots now. And there's a click on the gun. It says to be continued. Then we've got an ad for another book, Pirate Tech. We have Super Panda 2. And the Sunspot monthly newsletter. There's a full-page ad for Pirate Tech. Again, not bad. It's a 12-page, 12-page book with a solid 8 pages of story and then 4 pages of wraparound stuff. For the day, for the age, I presume, of the creator, this is really quite nice. Now, is it as good as some of the stuff we've had on this channel? No. But it's neat to see that people at all skill levels were working in self-published comics at the time. And that's something I'm still seeing today. People are still trying. Sometimes they know how to do it. Sometimes they don't. But they always put their best foot forward, just like R. Frost II did back in 1987. So that's it, everybody. Super Panda #1, classic zine on FANzine Live. Thanks for watching. Please come back next time, and I will catch you next time.